All right, guys, we'll get started. Thank you for everybody coming. This is the first one of these. Why are we doing what we're doing? Why do we kind of make this kind of an effort to conserve water? So what we were trying to do today was really be transparent with the issues that we're having with central control, the issues we're seeing with central control, how we're looking to move forward. Obviously, the end game of this is effective and efficient systems. Really what we're most passionate about is having good conditions with the path of least resistance. So it was a small group mix of prospective clients, current clients, our service department, contractors, and knowledgeable distributors who have helped us with some of these projects in the past, or people who we've worked for in a smaller capacity who are interested in central control and water conservation.
Incorporating those sensors to be able to track and manage water properly and know when there's leaks and breaks on the system is critical, in my opinion.
When you can document cost savings in a few years compared to past years, once that surpasses the cost of putting this new technology in the ground, then you're really making progress.
There's this shared goal of doing this better than we have in the past. I think we're recognizing that we have not perfected it and that we might be doing it better than most people, but there's definitely a long way for us to go to get this to a higher level and really be optimizing it. We want to take this kind of path of least resistance just to get through the season every year with these types of numbers. And I think that that's kind of where we are right now. And I think the next question is kind of where do we go from that? Where do we get a little bit better? Everything's a success story this year, okay? Every irrigation contractor on Instagram and Facebook is self-proclaimed the best irrigation contractor in the industry this year. This is what I think we'd rather take credit for is 2.5 million gallons saved in a month or 5 million gallons saved in a month. And I think that as a company, as we're looking to move forward and work with like-minded people, this is along those lines.
There's a constant common misconception in our industry just built by itself over the years that the irrigation schedules only need to be managed a couple times a year or once a month. Well, the schedule and the needs for turf to be watered in April are far different than June, July, August, add in regular rain events. And if you just have the controller set on a cookie cutter schedule and you're not analyzing cycle by cycle, this controller is going to run when it doesn't need to. It's not going to adjust schedules. It's not going to put the proper water out to the system. And when you add all that up, you manage it either through the system or remotely and start to adjust the control schedule of the controller every day. You see huge results like that.
The real measure of success will be when this makes their job and their, as a result, their life easier. Do I want to water every year like it's a drought? No. But do I want to be able to have the water available in April because it's the driest April we've had? Yes. And then turn it off for May, June, and July? Yeah, that sounds good too. So when I sell this to property managers, I sell it as, do you want fewer calls from your tenants? Nobody ever comes in and says, today is the day my main line's gonna break. I'm gonna drop everything and fix it. The best part of central control is the peace of mind when you're home with your family or the people you like. The fact that you can do your job from your phone remotely and not have to go back in is the #1 benefit of central control.